Have you ever seen one of these? This is a miner's drill. The kind they used to use back in the days before automatic drills were invented. And could those boys make them bite into the rock? One of the main events on 4th of July in every mining camp was a drilling contest to prove which fellow was the champion driller. And the camp of Round Mountain, Nevada was no exception.
Time! Dan Gorman, best score yet, 15 1/4 inches.
Next and last contestant, Lou Barry.
On top of that score, fella.
Guess you know the rules, Lou. You got 15 minutes to show how deep you can dig into that there block. Get ready.
You got any money on me, baby, you can start collecting.
Oh, yeah?
Go!
Come on, Lou, you can do it! Go to it, Lou, attaboy, you can do it!
Wasting your breath, honey. And so is he.
Lou Barry, a new record, 16 inches. Here's to the best blamed driller in Esmeralda County.
Esmeralda County, heck, he's champion of the whole United States.
The only man to ever beat that record was Paul Bunyan, and he just stuck his finger through that rock.
Well, Bill Houston, you're just in time.
We're celebrating Lou's victory.
Have a drink.
Thanks. I need this.
What's the matter, Bill?
And my lawyer just told me that Martin's claim on the Eureka mine will stand up in court.
But you located it. It was your big strike.
But finding and owning are two different things as far as law's concerned.
Oh, the low-down claim-jumping tricks.
That's why I needed this drink. For all these years, Sarah's been counting on that mine.
Well, fight it through anyhow. There's always a chance.
A good chance to go broke. Pouring good money after bad never did anybody any good at all.
He's right. With that mine closed, I need all I've got to live on.
No, Bill, you can't give up without a struggle. Not when you're in the right. And you never can tell what you might turn up with.
This case is airtight.
Did you ever see his location notices?
You see it? I've been studying till my eyes are blind. His claim is dated 3 months before mine. Here, look at it yourself.
December 3rd, 10 miles southwest of the town of Beatty.
That's right.
Don't that strike you as queer?
What's queer about it?
The time he says he recorded that ground, the town of Beatty wasn't in existence.
What?
There wasn't nothing there but old man Beatty's ranch.
By golly, you're right.
Well, in that case...
In that case, Martin hasn't got a case.
Wait till I tell my lawyer.
Hey, wait a minute, don't forget your paper.
Oh, thanks, Lou, thanks.
All right, boys. boys, business is over. Management can't make any money this way. How about a dance, champ?
Good idea. This guy, Barry, gives me a pain in the neck. Ever since he came into this town, he's been trying to steal everything from me. First off, he grabbed my job as head of the miners' union.
The boys elected him.
Just because he has a gift to gab. Next, he cheated me out of the drilling championship.
Lou won fair and square. He naturally outdrilled you.
But I'll be hanged if he's going to steal my girl from me.
Well, if you're half the man you say you are, why don't you do something about it?
My friend, that's just what I'm going to do.
Wait a minute, I was only kidding. Lou Barry's no fellow to go messing around with.
All right, that's enough. You ain't dancing with my girl anymore.
Your girl? Well, I like that. Come on, Lou.
You heard me. Now, take it easy, Dan. Quit your shoving.
Look out!
That ought to fix you, you blasted show-off.
Oh, no.
Get back. Get back. All of you.
And to think he was out there only yesterday with everybody cheering him on.
How am I ever going to tell him?
Easier with almost any other man than Lou.
Well, I guess I better go on in so I can be with him when he comes out of the ether. You'd still be under the ether. Aren't you wonderful to snap out of it so fast? Oh, all the boys send their best. Bill and Jerry and everyone.
So they cut it off.
It was the only way, Lou. It was your arm or your life.
Well, they made a poor choice. A hard rock miner with only one arm.
There are other jobs besides hard rock mining.
Sure, lots of them. Like being a left-handed paper hanger. Or a five-fingered piano player.
Don't.
What became of Dan?
He left town. He hadn't folks had killed him the way they felt.
I'll kill him myself if I ever lay my hands... Why did it have to happen, Clem? Why?
It don't do no good to wonder why things happen. All you can do is make the best of them.
What hurts most is that now I can't ask you to marry me.
Did you say marry?
Yeah. I was going to ask you last night.
A married woman. With a home and a husband. Instead of just a dance hall girl that every man thinks he can buy. Oh, no.
You don't understand. I said I can't ask you now.
Then I'll ask you. Lou, will you marry me?
You don't know what you're saying.
I'm saying I'd rather have one of your arms around me than two of any other man's in the world.
You sure you ain't asking just because you're sorry?
I love you, Lou. I love you as much as any woman ever loved a man.
Clem.
Oh, Lou. I start the song leaning against the piano, see, till I get to the chorus, and then I swing myself up on it. Oh, here, let me help you. There you are.
Thanks.
Oh, my gosh, it's getting late, and I've got to finish getting dressed. You be all right?
Sure, you go on. Don't wait for me. I'm slow.
the dishes, honey. I'll do them when I get home.
Ain't that dress kind of low?
Oh, it's no lower than any of the rest of them. Don't wait up for me. I'll be late.
Hello, Jerry.
Glad to see you. You're looking fine.
Oh, I'm feeling fine. Almost as good as new. Give me a little more time and I'll be able to do as much with one arm as I used to with two.
What I came to see you about, Lou, we're having a drilling contest on Labor Day. And the boys and everyone, we're wondering if you'd act as a judge. None better fitted, you know, ex-champ. And what I mean to say is, Lou, we'd sure be proud to have you.
Well, thanks, Jerry, but I'm afraid I'll be too busy. You see, I got my eye on a job. A couple of jobs, as a matter of fact. As soon as I'm feeling better, I'll be starting work.
Oh, well, that's great. Glad to hear it. I'll tell the boys.
Thanks.
So long, Lou.
Oh, it brought the house down, Lou. When I hoisted myself on the piano and swung into the chorus, they started throwing the money. Fairly rained it on me. Well, just look at it.
How do you think I feel when you bring home money like that? Money that's been thrown at you by a bunch of men who ain't fit to tie your shoelaces.
Well, don't be silly, honey. They none of them mean a thing to me.
That ain't the point. The point is you're supporting me. I'm living off of you.
Why, I'm only too glad to do all I can to help.
I can't stand it. It eats clear through me. There must be something I can do, some kind of a job.
You've got too much pride, Lou. Here we've only been married a couple of months, and you laid up most of that time. And already you're blaming yourself for something that ain't your fault.
The only thing I'm blaming myself for is having married you.
Lou.
Wished myself off on you for life. Me who ain't never gonna do another good day's work again.
Lou, don't say such things. Don't even think them. I love you, don't you understand? I love you just as you are. It's gonna be all right, honey, you'll see. It'll be all right.
Sure. Sure, it'll be all right.
Oh, hello, Bill.
Hello, Clem. It's late, I know, but I couldn't wait till morning to see Lou. Lou, I won! I won!
You mean the Martin case?
Yeah, sure. Just as easy as rolling off a log.
How wonderful.
Yeah, all thanks to Lou. I ought to pay you instead of that fool lawyer.
Oh, nonsense.
It's a fact. You've got legal sense. Why, you look at a paper and you pick a flaw just like that. You take it from me. You ought to be a lawyer.
I'm glad you won, Bill.
Well, now all I got to do is get the mine operating on a paying basis.
Yeah, the stuff's there.
Sure. Well, say, I'd better be going. And thanks, Lou. Oh.
Good night, Bill.
Good night. Oh, hey, good night, Clem.
Good night, Bill.
Well, at least he's got something to look forward to.
And so have you, Lou. I wonder I didn't think of it before. You're just naturally cut out to be a lawyer.
Oh, that.
Yes, that.
Me?
Well, you said yourself before all this happened that you weren't going to be a $4 a day driller all your life.
All right, I was.
You've still got your brains, Lou. Dan's gun didn't blow them out. You've got your tongue, your eyes, your ears. You've got everything you need to be a lawyer.
Except a little thing called education.
Nobody's born with an education. That's something you gotta get.
That's a little too late to start at 27.
Well, it's never too late. All it takes is time and hard work.
And money. No, the whole idea's crazy.
You can do it if you want to, Lou. But of course, if you want to go around feeling sorry for yourself and be a quitter.
Who said I was a quitter?
That's more like it. Now you listen to me. You're going to school and study law. I don't care how long it takes. 1 year, 2 years, 5. But you're going to learn all there is to know about it. Then you're going to hang out your shingle. Lou Barry, attorney at law. Why, before you're through, you're going to be one of the greatest lawyers in the state, in the whole West.
But
nothing. I can take care of the money. Why, there's no girl in this camp makes what I do. If it bothers you about taking it, well, we'll call it a loan. After your success, you can pay me back 1,000%. Well, what about it?
You're the one who ought to be the lawyer, Clem. If ever I plead a case as well as you...
Then the verdict is...
Yes, sweetheart.
Oh, no.
Statutory liability is one imposed upon shareholders by special statute over and above their common law liability for the protection of creditors. Is not generally a part of the corporate funds for the purpose of carrying on its business.
Frankie and Johnny were sweethearts. They were so much in love. They swore to be true to each other, true as the stars above. He was her man, but he'd done her wrong. Frankie and Johnny went walking, Johnny in a brand new suit. My, oh my, said Frankie, doesn't Johnny look cute? He was her man, but he done her wrong.
I like your singing, girl. You're pretty good.
Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute. How about going someplace and singing just for me?
Take your hand off.
That's no way for a nice warm girl to talk on a cold evening.
If you weren't so drunk, I'd smash your skull in.
What's the matter? She's a dance hall gal, ain't she?
Come on, beat it and sober up. You all right, Clem?
Oh, sure. It's just that sometimes I get so sick of all this.
I'll bet. Want me to see you to your door?
No, thanks. I'm used to walking it alone.
Your Honor, gentlemen of the jury, I am not pleading for the prisoner simply to win a case, any more than my respected colleague is prosecuting in order to gain a personal triumph. Our sole purpose, as yours must be, is to see justice done, so that the innocent will not suffer because of prejudice and blindness. To prove a man guilty, the law states that guilt must be established beyond the shadow of a doubt. Now, I ask you to consider carefully the evidence which has been placed before you by the prosecution. Can you honestly say, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that the accused committed the crime for which he is charged? Gentlemen, I know what your answer will be, and I thank you for your attention. Your Honor, the defense rests.
attorney at law, just as Clem had hoped. It hadn't been easy. In fact, it was an uphill climb all the way. But with Clem pushing, Lou reached the top of his profession.
Come in.
Lou.
Yes?
It's me, Dan. Don't you know me? It's Dan Gorman.
Dan Gorman?
I'm in trouble, terrible trouble, and I need help.
And you've come to me for it.
I know I got no right to, but it's you or nobody. I've been reading about you in the paper and listening to folks talk about you. You're the greatest criminal lawyer in the whole state. You've never lost an important case. You're the only one that can help me.
What's your trouble?
They're after me for murder. They claim I killed a man in a room in the house.
I only defend people I believe in.
I didn't do it, Lou. I swear I didn't. I've stooped pretty low since that night at Round Mountain, but I never killed anybody. Never. Please, please, Lou. Please, I beg of you. You're the only one that can get me out of this. If you don't, they're gonna hang me, and I'm innocent.
Look at me and say that.
I swear it. I'm innocent.
All right, Dan, I'll defend you.
You will? You actually will?
I guess I really owe it to you. If it hadn't been for you, I might still be a $4 a day driller, earning my living with my muscles instead of my mind. I have to go out for a while. You wait in there. Nobody will disturb you. We'll talk it over when I come back.
There was something I forgot to tell you.
Haven't any money? That's all right, Dan. You won't be the first one.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, that's all right, dear. Come right on in.
Who was that awful-looking tramp?
A very important client. I'll tell you about him later when I have more time. Right now, I have to get over to court.
Let's go then.
Do you have to hear every speech I make to the jury?
Any objection?
What do you think? I haven't time for that either. I want to stop by the Van Ness Street jail before going to court.
You're the boss.
That's Lou Berry. He's the smartest attorney in the West. Used to be a miner before he took up law. He deserves a lot of credit. He's a self-made man.
Self-made man, indeed.
Who's the woman with him?
That's his wife.
Wife? You'd think a man in his position would marry a lady.
No, Lou, she's right. I guess in thinking about you, I forgot about myself.
As far as I'm concerned, you're the finest lady in the land.
Thank you, darling. But that still doesn't change other folks' opinion. I guess it's my turn now to do some studying.
And my turn to pay the bills.
I hope I'm as good at becoming a lady as you were a lawyer.
Of that, I have no doubts.
Shall we go in, Mr. Barry?
Yes, Mrs. Barry?
These two old newspaper clippings should wind up my story. This one tells how Lou Barry got Dan Gorman acquitted of murder. And this one from the society page reads, Guest of honor at luncheon, Mrs. Lou Barry, social leader of San Francisco. My yarn this evening is about the chivalry that broke all records in the Death Valley region. You never heard of a chivalry? Well, neither did J. Kenniston Phipps until he came out to Death Valley on a prospecting trip. looking not for gold, nor silver, nor borax, but for moths and butterflies.
The heck's he doing, Rocky?
Derned if I. Oh, it's you. Get away from me, you clean jumping varmint.
Hiya, Shorty. Hiya, Mert. Say, who's the brush upper out there with the fishnet?
That, my good man, is J. Kenliston Phipps, Jr., just arrived from Boston.
Hey, that's pretty classy. Must have money, huh?
Money and a license to hunt bugs.
It's not a license, it's a diploma. And he's not a bug hunter, he's a lepidopterist.
Oh. A leper what?
A lepidopterist, a collector of moths and butterflies.
Well, if that's what he's chasing, he ought to come and look in my bureau of drawers. I got plenty of moths over there.
The kind of moths Mr. Phipps is after wouldn't be caught dead in your drawers. He's looking for a rare specimen found only in this region. Lepidoptery is a very specialized study, and nothing to laugh about.
How do you know so much about it?
He told me.
Mert's got a crush on it. You better watch out, Fred. The first thing you know, he'll have her in his net.
You better not let me catch him trying. I'll knock the butterflies right out of him.
Don't you dare, Fred Thompson, or I'll... Oh, Mr. Phipps. Any luck?
Oh, yes, indeed. I've been fortunate beyond my most optimistic expectations.
So you're J. Kenniston Phipps, Jr., huh?
Yes, that's correct. But you seem to have the advantage of me. I don't recall...
My name is Fred Thompson, better known as Fraction Fred.
Fraction Fred? I say that is an odd cognomen. Would it be rude to inquire of you where you obtained such an appendage?
Such a what?
Appendage. In this instance, nickname.
Well, well, I'll tell you about that sometime. But right now, all I want to say is if you're going to stay around here, you better stick to collecting butterflies with wings. Get me?
Why, your tone implies a warning, but your words leave me confused. I have never seen butterflies without wings. Do you know of any?
Let me put it another way.
It isn't necessary to put it anyway, Fred. Now go ahead, Mr. Phipps, about the luck you had.
Oh, yes, indeed. I have in here a very excellent Amphantesis virgo.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It sure is. What is it?
A moth. Amphantesis is its classification, and virgo is Latin for virgin.
Well, what do you know about that? Comes here and snags himself a Virgo before he even gets his bags unpacked. Doing all right, ain't he, Fred?
Would you like to look at it?
I'd just love to.
You'll have to be careful. It's still alive.
Oh, it's looking right back at me.
Well, let it look at me.
Oh! Now see what you've done.
So far, Joe, but...
What the thunder? I beg your pardon, sir.
Go on, there he goes, Ben. Come on. That's it. Get that bird, Joe, Phipps.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, Cindy. Up there.
Right, Joe, Phipps. Come on, Phipps.
Come on.
Come on.
Grab him, Phipsy.
Hey, watch out for that merchandise.
Help me, somebody. Go, let's get away. Go. Come on.
Get him, get him, get him, Phipps. Get that bird, Joe, Phipps.
Come on, Phipps.
There you are, sonny boy. It won't fly away now.
Truer words were never spoken.
Nice shooting, Rocky.
Keep your hands off of me or I'll add a buzzard to them pieces.
I'm sorry, Mr. Phipps. You shouldn't have done that, Rocky.
We yelled for help, didn't he?
Yes, but he wanted to catch it, not blast it.
It's all right, Miss Mullins. The old man didn't understand.
I ain't no man, old or otherwise.
Why, I beg your pardon, madam. Your attire misled me.
Yeah, I guess it could, that.
Just shows you, clothes don't make the man.
You shut up! And as for that there bug, what's all fired important about it?
Mr. Phipps collects moths, and it was a very rare specimen.
I may never get another.
Oh, shucks, I know where there's a lot of them things.
Like this?
Yep. And other kinds, too. Big ones, little ones, some with stripes on them, some with...
Where?
Brush Creek, over Death Valley way.
How do I get there?
I'll show you.
You will?
She will not.
I will, too. We can make it in a day easy if Pop will loan us his automobile. Will you, Pop?
Well, now, I don't know. That's a pretty rough road.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Well, I'll be happy to pay for the use of the car and any damage I might incur.
Well, on second thought, I guess it ain't too rough.
We'll start early Saturday morning.
Now listen to me,
Fred, would you do me a favor?
Sure.
Go fall down a mine shaft.
Ha! And pick yourself a deep one.
Come on, Shorty.
How about it, Joe? Just one more time, that's all I'm asking.
I'm sorry, Rocky, but I abso-positively can't give you no more credit. It's got to be cash on the barrelhead from now on.
Can't get supplies without money. You can't get money without prospecting. You can't go prospecting without supplies. It's like wiping your mouth on a hoop. You just go around in circles.
Ain't as if I don't want to do it, Rocky, but you're on the books now for mighty near $400.
Well, thanks anyway, Joe.
Just a minute, Rocky. I guess it'll be all right just one time more.
It will? Well, thank you, Joe. Thank you.
You better bring her back by dark or you'll have a date with me.
Never seen such a paradise for Lepidoptera. Look at this rare specimen. To think I should find you way out here in the desert is almost too good to be true. Oh, I cannot take my eyes off you. So different from all the others. So lovely, so delicate. More priceless than a jewel. Be careful. Don't break those pretty legs. I don't believe I've ever seen such a long antenna or such a well-developed mesothorax. Truly, you are the queen of queens, and I shall keep you and treasure you always.
Oh, Mr. Phipps!
Why, Miss Mullins!
That was the most beautiful speech anyone ever said to me.
But I wasn't talking.
Oh, don't say any more.
It's about time you showed up.
Hello, Shorty. Hello, Pop.
Well, how'd it go?
Oh, we had a wonderful day.
Yes, indeed.
You got what you was after, huh?
I certainly did. And something on which I had not planned. A beautiful Americanus femalius.
Americanus femalius? I don't believe I've ever seen one of them things.
Yes, you have, Pop. That's me.
Come again?
In a matter of levity, Mr. Mullins, I was attempting to inform you that your daughter and I have discovered a mutual affection for each other.
Why, you don't say.
Is that true, Myrtle?
It is.
Well, I ain't gonna stand for it. No lily-fingered bug chaser's gonna add my girl to his collection.
Don't you talk to him like that.
You keep out of this. Look at Phipps. I got a strong urge to start collecting those Lapidera's hides. If you don't want yours tacked to my barn door, you better be out of this territory by morning. Is that clear?
Onions.
What?
You've been eating onions, Mr. Thompson, and your close proximity is repulsive to me. You'd kindly maintain a respectable distance. And furthermore, Miss Mullins explained to me how you acquired the nickname Fraction by cheating poor Miss Rocky out of a fraction of land that was worth a considerable sum of money.
I never cheated her. She just overlooked that fraction, so I stepped in and filed on it. It was good business and smart business.
It was a contemptible deed. and denotes a person of very, very slippery character.
You mealy-mouthed Easterner, I'll break your neck.
Sit down. You should learn to control your temper, Mr. Thompson. Only animals display their feelings by physical violence. Well, I should retire to my quarters. Good night, Miss Mullins. Good night, gentlemen.
Hey, Fred, what happened to you?
I don't know. Put his finger on my neck and I got as weak as a baby.
Darndest thing I ever seen.
Hey, that fellow's dangerous. You better watch out, Mert. He might do it to you.
He doesn't have to.
Hi, Mert. I was just coming to see you.
Good morning, Mr. Thompson.
So you missed me while I was away?
Away?
Yeah, I was over the county seat for 4 days.
I'm sorry. I've been so busy I was unaware of your absence.
Oh, come on, Mert. You ain't gonna throw me over for that guy, are you? It ain't fair.
Why not?
Well, for one thing, I've known you longer than he has.
The depth of one's feelings are not governed by the length of acquaintanceship, Mr. Thompson.
Oh. Hey, Mert, listen. Why don't you get some sense? This guy Phipps ain't got nothing but a butterfly net.
You ain't even got that.
Oh, no? I got plenty. I haven't told you anything about it because, well, I wanted to surprise you. But exactly 1 minute after midnight on the 30th of this month, I'll be worth $50,000.
Where are you gonna get it?
If I tell you, will you keep it a secret?
Uh-huh.
Cross your heart?
Cross my heart.
Well, look, I found out the sandstorm claim is lapsing. The owner hasn't done his required assessment work this year.
And you're gonna grab it.
Well, not grab it. Let's say relocate it. You see, I got the papers all filled out. And at the stroke of midnight on the 30th, I'll be on the ground, ready to file.
You would.
And why not?
I'm sorry I ever gave you my word I wouldn't tell. Good morning, Keniston. Good morning, Keniston.
Miss Mullins, what brings you here?
We had a date to discuss our wedding plans. Don't you remember?
I'm sorry, it completely slipped my mind.
It hasn't slipped your mind that you want to get married, has it?
Oh, no, I'm still very strongly in favor of that.
Pop thought we might want to go away for the wedding, but I'd prefer it here, don't you?
Yes, I think that would be much nicer.
And, I'm not in favor of long engagements. Are you?
No, not too long.
Then how about next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday? Let me see. Oh, I'm sorry. The Cecropia moth hatches that week. But, 3 weeks from next Wednesday is open. How does that sound?
Sounds like a long way off. But if you're sure no moths will be around to bother us, why, 3 weeks from Wednesday it is.
Splendid, splendid.
Oh, Keniston. Pretty soon it'll all be over but the shiverying.
Yes, I intended to speak to you about that.
About what?
This shiverying, as you call it. Now, if I understand it correctly, when there is a wedding in these rural areas, the people gather themselves outside the bride and groom's domicile and make themselves obnoxious with noises of every conceivable description.
That's right. So we'll invite them in for food and drink.
Yes. Well, I have had a taste of the horse playing and the coarse jokes predominant in this community, and I shall not play host to such an affair.
But a wedding will hardly seem legal without a shivery. Besides, if you don't invite them in, they'll just keep up the racket until you do.
That, Miss Mullins, should prove very interesting.
Why don't you look where you're going?
I beg your pardon, Miss Rocky. It's nice to see you again.
Why?
Why, just because it is nice. How was the prospecting trip? Did you find anything?
Yeah. On my way back.
I was hoping you'd had the same sort of luck that I had. Oh, I obtained some wonderful specimens over there in Brush Canyon. And I want to thank you again for sending me there.
Reckon you got some thanks coming from me for fixing up my credit with Joe at the store.
Oh, I requested him not to say anything to you.
He didn't. Mert did. But if you figured on getting anything for
Oh,
it,
no, indeed. I had no ulterior motive, I assure you.
You mean you done it just out of kindness?
Out of selfishness. You see, I received more pleasure in giving than you did in receiving.
Been a long time since anyone done something for me without an axe to grind. So long I can't even remember. And I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything.
Leave me alone, will you? And don't be so dang nice. You got me blubbering like an old woman. If you ever tell anybody I busted down...
Now, don't worry. I won't say a word.
5 kegs of beer.
5 kegs of beer.
50 pounds of ham.
50 pounds ham.
A small barrel of pickles.
Small barrel of pickles.
1 gallon of olives.
1 gallon olives.
2 cases of crackers.
2 cases of crackers.
Same of cookies, too.
2 cases.
Make it 4, Fred.
All right, make it 4, Pop.
4 cases cookies.
What's all that stuff for?
Phipps is shivery.
I hear tell he's dead set against one.
No, he might be set against one, but he's going to have one anyway. The loudest, gall-darndest shivery that ever hit Death Valley. And he's going to pay for it, too. I got to get me something out of losing Mert.
You're just blunting your pick, Fred. That Phipps feller's stubborn. And when he says no shivery, my money says there'll be no shivery.
Your money? If you had any, you mean.
Well, I can get some if you're interested.
I'm interested.
How much?
You name it.
$500.
$500.
Where did you ever get that much, Rocky?
From you.
Oh. Me?
Sure, my credit's good, ain't it?
Sure, but only for groceries.
All right. $500 worth of groceries. How about it?
It's a bet.
Do you like it?
Oh, yes, it's very nice.
Pop loaned it to us until we go back east.
That was very generous of him.
I brought your butterfly net and equipment over.
Why, thank you.
Isn't that suit kind of warm?
Yes, it is very.
Why don't you change into something more comfortable?
That's a very good idea. I beg your pardon.
Get into her, Pepsi! Kiss her relief, Pepsi!
How about blowing out the lamp?
You mean have the house in darkness?
As long as we're not going to ask them in, we might as well discourage them completely.
What would they think?
Let them think what they want to.
No. We're keeping the lights on.
But we'll suffocate with everything shut up.
At least we'll suffocate with dignity.
Ain't budged them yet.
Maybe they're dummies.
Yeah, one of them is for sure.
All right, folks, give it everything you got and keep it up till this butterfly catcher comes to the door.
Keniston, it's almost midnight. They've been at it for 4 straight hours.
I trust they're enjoying themselves.
Well, I'm not. Why don't you give up and let him in?
Most emphatically, no. I do not give up that easily.
It looks like Rocky's won our bet.
Yeah, well, I ain't through yet.
Yeah, but it's morning already.
There's no law against holding a shivaree during the day.
You mean you want to keep on going?
You're darn right I do.
Not me. I'm going home to get me some sleep.
Well, you go ahead and quit if you want to. The rest of us are going to stick it out, ain't we?
Yeah!
Oh, no.
All day long, Fred kept the shivereers hard at it. And on into a second night. Around dawn, they brought in reinforcements. Another day. Almost 48 hours now they've been at it, with neither side showing any signs of yielding. And then toward midnight of the second night,
The silence seems louder than the noise.
Fraction Fred staged his final attack.
Keniston, what was that?
Idea! Why, Myrtle, where are you going?
I'm leaving you, Mr. Phipps. Leaving your bed and board, as the saying goes.
Myrtle, please!
I've stood all I can, so if you'll please let me by.
Now, Myrtle, I realize that our marriage has been very trying so far, but please, just have a little patience. Just a little longer, please.
What's for?
Why-
You're not a man. You're a moth.
Miss Rupp. Did you get it?
Yep, everything's hunky-dory.
How did you get in?
Back window.
Splendid, splendid.
What's going on here?
Come in, ladies and gentlemen. The latch string is out. Go right into the kitchen, folks, and eat and drink your fill.
So we finally blasted you into it, huh?
Your endurance and tenacity has been most commendable.
Well, I don't know what that means, but you ain't gonna think it's so good when Pop sends you a bill for all the beer and grub I sent over.
Nothing can dampen my happiness over your success.
Would somebody please
Why,
tell
yes,
me what...
my dear, I'd be more than happy to.
Well, what are you smirking about? We're in, you lost.
Yep, so did you. Know what day this is?
Well, certainly it's Friday.
Nope. Saturday. 1 hour and 20 minutes past the 30th.
The 30th?
You been so busy worrying about a little chicken feed, you plumb forgot about the sandstorm claim, didn't you?
Where'd you find out about this?
Mr. Phipps heard you telling Myrtle outside his laboratory.
So that's why he wouldn't let us shivereers in. Let me at that guy.
He's busy.
He's going to be a lot busier. All right, Phipsy boy.
Well, I got myself a lepidurgist.
Oh, Keniston.
In a glass case in the Sutter's Fort Historical Monument in Sacramento is this lady's blue silk umbrella, one of California's most cherished relics. You wonder what part a mere umbrella could play in history? Well, that's the story I'm about to tell you. It starts back in the year 1850 in the gold rush port of San Francisco. But the talk at this moment is not of gold, but politics. Will California be admitted to the Union as a non-slavery state? Or will the Bear Flag Party succeed in creating an independent republic on the Pacific coast with its own president and its own Congress? For months, the struggle has been going on. Feeling is running high, nerves strained to the breaking point.
Lieutenant Hastings, Darby! What's the meaning of this?
Just settling a difference of opinion, sir.
He called me a spy. That's a lie. Well, you insinuated.
For what reason, Lieutenant?
Because I said that Mr. Jonas and I are sailing for Washington tomorrow on the same ship you are.
And all I said is, what's the idea of trailing us?
If that's not calling me a spy, then I'd like to know
Never
what...
mind, Darby. Since you failed to explain that we're going to Washington on private business, not politics, Mr. Hastings had a perfect right to be suspicious. I suggest that you apologize.
Apologize?
Yes, apologize.
I'm sorry, Hastings. I guess I did go off half-cocked.
And I shouldn't have said what I did. Even though I still believe it.
Well, good day, gentlemen.
I tell you, sir, both Darby and Jonas are trying to block us. They'd like nothing better than to separate California from the Union.
Which they have a good chance of doing if they can keep this Congress deadlocked until it adjourns.
They're both hired by the Bear Flag Party. You mark my words.
Well, I don't trust Alexander Jonas or Lou Darby any more than you do, Lieutenant. We have no proof. And a smart soldier doesn't forewarn his enemy by voicing suspicions. Now, my advice to you, young man, is to guard your temper and your words from now on. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Then we'll say no more of the incident.
Yes, sir.
General, with all the important matters you have to attend to in the East, I hate to impose on you, but I wonder if you'd do me a favor.
Of course. Just give me the size of your shirts and shoes, and I'll bring back whatever you want.
Well, it isn't shirts and shoes I'd like you to bring back, General, but a couple of ladies.
Ladies?
My wife and daughter in New York. I didn't want them to come out until I'd gotten my business established. And it's a long journey for two women to make, unescorted.
Of course. I'll be happy to bring them back, Ed. But how soon it'll be depends on how quick we get action from Congress.
Which I sincerely trust will not only be speedy, but favorable.
So do I. With all my heart and soul. And so, gentlemen of Congress, California knocks on the door of the Union asking for admission. Asking for permission to reap the common benefits, share the common ills, and promote the common welfare as one of the United States of America.
The passage of this bill points a dagger at the heart of the South. It is contrary to the spirit and intention of the Constitution, and therefore dangerous to liberty and equality.
I still think we're making a mistake in bringing this doll, sir. I could have sworn I heard Mr. Crosby say two ladies.
Just a figure of speech, Lieutenant. He showed me his daughter's picture several times, carried in his watch case. Pretty little thing with pigtails. General Bidwell and his aide, Lieutenant Hastings, from California to see Mrs. Crosby.
Come in, please.
Thank you.
Wait in here, please, and I'll tell Mrs. Crosby.
Thank you.
Bring some tea, Peggy.
Yes, ma'am.
General Bidwell and Lieutenant Hastings, My husband has mentioned you so often in his letters as his best friends. Is he all right?
Splendid, ma'am. Couldn't be better. Except that he misses you and your daughter. In fact, he sent you this. And this trifle from your humble servant.
Oh, General, how kind of you. May I?
Of course, dear lady. Take the doll out of the box and slip it to me when the little girl comes in.
Helen!
Yes, Mother.
Your father sent for us at last. We're going to California.
Oh, Mother. Oh, how wonderful.
Gentlemen, my daughter. General Bidwell, Lieutenant Hastings. Oh, Peggy, place it right there. General, won't you have some tea?
Tea? Excellent. Nothing like a cup of tea after a tiring journey.
Is this your first trip to New York, Lieutenant?
Oh, yeah. I mean, no. I've been here several times.
Which do you prefer, the East or the West?
Well, I think I'm going to prefer the West now.
If you're not careful, you're going to break that doll, Lieutenant.
Well, it was supposed to be... We thought you were still on pigtails.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
On the contrary. I'm delighted.
Thank you, Lieutenant, for the doll. And the compliment.
I read in the newspaper that Congress is still deadlocked on the question of California's admission.
Yes. What I'm afraid of is they'll just pigeonhole the bill as the Congress before them did.
Oh, I can understand how the South feels, but the Union needs California.
And California needs the Union.
Seems a pity that a few Southern senators can block everything.
Oh, it wasn't only the Southern states, ma'am. Your own senator voted against the measure.
Billy did?
Billy? You're acquainted with Senator Seward?
We grew up in the same town.
Mr. Seward wanted to marry Mother.
Helen, really?
Well, he did. And he's still in love with her.
Mr. Seward is simply an old friend.
It was with the hopes of seeing Senator Seward that I came up here from Washington.
You think that if he could be persuaded to vote for the admission of California, the bill would be passed?
I'm sure of it. His opinion has great weight.
General, I've decided to give a farewell party next Friday night. I shall make it a point to see that Billy, Senator Seward, attends.
If California comes into the Union, Senator Seward, it will swing the balance of power so heavily to the North. I greatly fear, that the South will secede.
Secession could mean civil war.
Exactly, Senator. That's why it's so vital to the peace of America that you maintain your stand against California's admission to the Union.
I shall keep your words in mind, Mr. Jonas.
Thank you, sir. Again, I apologize for disturbing you at such a time. But I missed you in Washington, and it was important that the thoughts of my friends and associates be conveyed to you before Congress reconvenes.
No apology necessary. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night, Senator. Good night, sir. And thank you again, sir.
Oh, here you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Sorry, Eleanor. A couple of gentlemen from California insisted on speaking with me.
Well, now a lady who's going to California insists on speaking with you. Lieutenant Hastings.
Oh, Mrs. Crosby, Senator?
Aren't you enjoying the party?
Oh, yes, ma'am. It's very nice.
But you prefer to sit in here by yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, no, ma'am. I was just thinking.
It appears that the lieutenant has a problem.
Yes, that's right, sir. One that isn't covered by military training. How to dance with a certain young lady who seems too busy to notice me.
But she has noticed you, Lieutenant. Or rather, she's noticed your absence. Just a moment ago, she asked me what had become of you.
She did?
And she seemed quite concerned about it, too.
She was.
And she'd be very happy to dance with you.
She would.
If you'd only ask her.
Miss Helen. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I beg your pardon. Excuse me.
Helen reminds me of you, Eleanor. Smiles at a man and he falls all over himself. I feel sorry for those Californians. I suppose you're looking forward to the trip.
Naturally, with Ed waiting for me. But at the same time, when I think of living out there, I get a strange feeling. Almost a desolate one.
Desolate? Why?
Because, well, I'll be living in a part of the country that doesn't belong to the Union. Outside its boundaries, with no legal right to any of its benefits or its protection. No real right even to hang out the American flag.
Does that really matter, Eleanor? Personally?
A great deal, Billy. I love my country as you must love it. You who've been governor of the greatest of our states. I wonder if you have any idea how proud I've been of you.
You're asking me to vote for the admission of California.
If you conscientiously can.
Here it is, ladies. The Charter of the State of California.
Signed by Millard Fillmore, President of the United States.
September 9th, 1850.
Our troubles are over.
Well, there's nothing to delay us now. I've booked passage for our party on the first ship sailing out of New York. We'll wait here for our baggage.
I do hope I won't be seasick. Are you a good sailor, Lieutenant?
I'm the best sailor in the Army.
How about you, General? Do ships bother you?
Well, I prefer a horse.
Excuse me, sir. Well, if it isn't Hastings.
Don't tell me you're sailing on this ship, too.
That's right. Yes, indeed, old boy. Yes, indeed. Looking forward to it with a great deal of pleasure. Aren't you?
Mrs. Crosby, Miss Crosby, may I present Mr. Jonas and Mr. Darby?
A pleasure, ladies.
Yes, indeed, a great pleasure.
See you on board ship.
Yes, see you at sea.
With all the ships sailing for California, they had to pick this one. What a coincidence.
I wonder.
I didn't particularly care for the captain's attitude on the California situation, sir.
Nor I, but every man has a right to his own opinion.
The door's open.
Stewart probably forgot to lock it.
No, sir. The lock's been broken. You better check your things, sir, and see if anything's missing.
There's nothing missing, Lieutenant. What they're after, you've got.
You mean the state papers?
That's right. I had a suspicion it was more than a coincidence that Jonas and Darby were sailing with us. Yes?
It's Mrs. Crosby and Helen, General. We stopped by to see if you two gentlemen might...
Oh, excuse the disorder. Bachelor's quarters.
Is anything wrong, General?
Nothing to be alarmed about. We have reason to believe somebody on board is trying to get hold of the state papers.
Steal them? Who?
Jonas and Darby.
If they could destroy them, the time it would take to get copies from Washington might be all the Bear Flag Group need to put over their scheme for an independent republic.
Why don't you ask the captain to put them in the ship's safe for you?
Well, the captain's political views are not in sympathy with ours. No, the safest place is in our possession.
But now that they've searched your cabin, General, they'll know you'll be carrying them.
True, true. We'll have to constantly be on guard.
I know, sir. We can put dummy papers in this envelope and carry them.
An excellent idea, Lieutenant. An excellent idea. The first rule of strategy, confuse the enemy.
What will you do with the real papers?
Hide them. Someplace.
With us.
That's just what I was going to suggest.
Oh, no, we couldn't do that.
And let you expose yourself to risk? I should say not.
Why, we wouldn't be in the slightest possible danger as long as they think you have them.
We'll find a safe place for them. Don't worry.
And we won't let you know where they're hidden until we reach San Francisco.
Sometimes, Mrs. Crosby, I think women should be the generals.
Someday, General Bidwell, I believe you'll discover that they are. Come along, Helen.
Doesn't it make you feel like a secret agent or something? Guardians of the official documents of the state of California.
Shh. The question is, where are we going to hide them?
Oh, not under the mattress, Mother. That's too obvious.
Nor in the luggage.
Nor inside our corsets. Much too lumpy. I know.
Where?
In my new blue silk umbrella.
Wonderful.
The ship is making excellent time. We'll reach the isthmus before sundown, and tomorrow we'll be on the Chagres River heading for the Pacific coast.
And how much longer then, General?
Well, the ship we're transferring to is the steam packet Oregon, and...
Good afternoon, ladies. I understand we'll be at the isthmus by sundown.
So General Bidwell was just telling us.
Oh? Have you enjoyed the voyage, Miss Helen?
Very much, most of the trip. I don't like this tropical climate, though. It's too warm.
Well, you should have your parasol over you. Allow me to open it for you.
Oh, it's not a parasol, Mr. Darby. It's an umbrella. I carry it in case of sudden showers.
It's very pretty. What is the handle, ivory?
Helen, I left my fan in the lounge. Will you get it for me, please?
Certainly, Mother.
Allow me.
I'll get it for you, Mrs. Crosby.
Captain Wilson sends his compliments and would like to have you ladies and gentlemen join him in refreshments.
Refreshments would be most welcome. Tell the captain we accept with pleasure.
Oh, I forgot my cheroot case. I'll be with you as soon as I get it.
Lieutenant.
Oh, Darby hit me from behind. He took the dummy envelope.
Well, I see nothing amusing about that.
Threw it overboard without looking inside.
Oh, well, now maybe we can enjoy the rest of the journey in peace.
Can you tell what ship it is?
looks like the Oregon. It's about due from the Isthmus.
Well, I hope it brings good news from Washington. If it doesn't, people will be tearing down the Stars and Stripes and raising another flag in its place.
There's San Francisco. Would you like to have a look?
Oh, may I? Oh, yes, plain as anything. Oh, look, Mother.
Lieutenant, present my compliments to the captain. Tell him to fire the cannon as soon as we enter the harbor.
Yes, sir.
Bob, wait, my umbrella.
Firing the cannon was their signal for success. Did you look at those papers before you threw them overboard?
No, I naturally thought that the...
You thought exactly what they wanted you to think. Quick, get down below and search their luggage.
You looking for something, Darby?
Your point, Hastings.
What is the meaning of this, Lieutenant?
Just settling a difference of opinion, sir.
Well, it should be settled by this time. Make yourself presentable. We're going ashore shortly.
Yes, sir.
My umbrella!
Mr. Darby, when we go ashore, you may carry my umbrella.
Pleasure, Miss Helen. A great pleasure.
Eleanor.
My dear, my
Father.
dear.
Helen. John, how can I ever thank you for bringing my family to me? You too, Bob.
It was a pleasure, sir. Sir, here comes the governor.
The governor?
Yes, he happened to be in town. We planned quite a ceremony for the occasion. You brought the documents?
Mrs. Crosby did.
Eleanor did.
Not I. It was Helen. I think the time has come, my dear.
Yes, Mother. Mr. Darby, would you be so kind as to open my umbrella?
Open it.
So that's where they were.
General Bidwell, this is a momentous day.
It is indeed, sir. And I would like to present Mrs. Crosby and her daughter Helen, who had so much to make it so.
I am honored, ladies.
And I am honored, Governor Burnett, for the privilege of presenting to you these papers, signed by the President of the United States, admitting California into the Union as a free state.
In the name of the state of California, I thank you.
On the house, Lloyd. Don't get the chance very often, you know.
Well, thanks, Hill.
So you're heading up into the Bitterroot in the morning, eh?
Yep. Make the trip twice a year, you know. Trade with the miners at Grasshopper Creek.
Taking much merchandise this time?
Hill, I got things that'll knock their eyes out. Yes, sir. When I get back here 3 days from now, this old saddlebag will be bulging at the seams. $9,000 worth of gold and dust.
You picked a bad place to say how rich you're going to be. Those roughnecks are two of the toughest customers in the territory.
Looks like just a couple of down-at-the-heel drifters to me.
It'd soon kill you to say hello. There's a lot of hoodlums just like 'em operating up in the Bitterroot where you're going, Lloyd.
Don't you worry about me, my friend. I'll be back here Friday night. All in one piece.
I hope so. I'll feel better when I see you.
Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger. This is the Luna House and Bar in Lewiston, Idaho. It is October 14, 1863. A date that will be long remembered by Hill Beachy, the hotel owner and proprietor. Because on this morning is about to begin one of the weirdest, most tragic series of events in the history of the West. Events that would lead to a trial by fear. To Lloyd Magruder, a prosperous merchant from nearby Elk City, there is no hint of impending danger as he sets off on a routine trading trip up the Nez Perce Trail. But in the mind of the hotel man, put it down to premonition or what you will, there is deep concern.
Only 2 mules, Lloyd? I thought you were carrying a lot of goods.
Oh, I sent most of it ahead last week. This is just the valuable stuff. Well, that Indian boy better get a move on him.
What's the holdup?
Oh, this morning he found a weak place, my saddle cinch. Insisted on mending it. I wanted to get started for now.
Here he comes.
Oh, good. Well, it's about time, Jack. What took you so long?
Oh, cinch almost broke through. But I fixed it. Good as new now.
Oh, that's fine. Here you are, boy.
Oh, too much. Thank you, Mr. Magruder. Thank you.
Well, see you Friday, Hill. We'll have a drink to celebrate.
Don't take any chances.
Now, see here, boys. I can't let you take a couple of my horses and ride off 2-3 days without you put a deposit down in advance.
I tell him that, Mr. Page.
Now look, Page, like he said, we ain't got the money right now. But when we come back, we'll have plenty. We'll even buy your old nags off you if you want.
Nope. Say, where you gonna get all that money?
We got a big deal on the fire. Make us a pile. But we gotta be there to collect.
Talk's cheap. Nothing doing.
Hey, wait a minute. I got an idea. Maybe we can cut Pop in.
Go out and bring in the rest of that feed, boy.
Yes, sir.
You like to pick up $1,000, Pop?
Yeah, sure.
Now, maybe we could take you with us. That way you wouldn't have to worry about your horses and make a nice haul for yourself. How about it?
It's good. It's good with me.
Got a strong stomach, Pop? We just might run into a little rough stuff.
Now, hold on, boys. If there's gonna be any shooting.
Now, don't worry, Paige. You're not going to get hurt. You're not going to have to get mixed up in any dirty work.
I don't know. I don't like violence.
But you do like $1,000, don't you?
Of course you do. Now, come on, let's get those horses saddled, Pop.
Kind of quiet this morning, ain't it, Mr. Beachy?
Look!
It's those roughnecks, Lowry and Romaine. They got a hold of some horses somewhere.
Hey, and there's old Will Page right behind him. Now, what's he doing with the likes of them?
I was afraid of that.
What do you mean?
Those men are out for no good, Luke. I know it.
When they have old Will Page along? Oh, boss, you're imagining things. You better have a drink.
Still haven't seen anything of Mr. Magruder?
Please, Mr. Beachy, stop worrying about him. He's only a day overdue.
Something's happened to him. I feel it in my bones.
Oh, now, Mr. Beachy, you forget it.
I can't. I've had nothing else on my mind since he left. I even had a dream last night. Clear as if I'd been there. I saw Lloyd coming down that trail. I saw him ambushed by those hoodlums. They killed him and took his gold.
Oh, now, I've had dreams come true, sure. Why, they say sometimes you even dream things before they happen. Oh, but I don't know about that.
Strike it rich, Will. Where'd you get all the money?
You don't have to tell him your business, Pop, here.
You see, I staked the boys to horses so they could go up and sell a claim they had. And they split with me.
Where'd you really get the money?
It's just like I told you. Ask him.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Hold your horses, Hill. You're asking me to arrest 3 men because you think they've killed somebody?
I don't think I know.
Sure, you've had a dream. But that still doesn't prove anybody's been murdered.
Those roughnecks knew about Lloyd. They followed him on the trail. They came back with his gold. And he didn't come back. Isn't that enough?
I've always had a lot of respect for you, Hill. But I think you're getting soft in the head.
So you won't lock him up?
If you can prove there's been a murder, and they did it, sure.
Sorry, Mr. Beachy.
Well, you're in a mighty big hurry, Ferris, going to a fire?
Nope, heading for your place to get a drink. Just brought a wagon train down the Nez Perce Trail, and I'm dry.
Wait a minute. Did you come through Grasshopper Creek?
Yeah?
See anything of Lloyd Magruder?
Sure. He was doing a land office business with the miners, making money hand over fist.
Was he there when you left?
No, he struck out. Let's see, a Friday morning. Ain't he home?
No, and he won't be. Now I know. If the sheriff won't do anything about this, Judge Barry will. Judge Barry! I've been looking for you, Judge. I want you to do something for me.
If it has to do with issuing an arrest warrant, Beachy, the answer is no.
Now, wait a minute, Judge. When you know the whole story...
I do know the whole story. It's all over town, including the details of that ridiculous dream you had.
But there's more than a dream.
There would have to be, I assure you. Now, when you have definite proof that someone has been murdered, and sufficient evidence as to who committed this foul crime, then I shall be happy to take action. Until that time, good day, sir.
All right, Page, let's have the truth. What have you done with Magruder?
I'm getting sick of this. Now, look, we heard the story you've been spreading all over town.
It's true.
Now, look, we don't know nothing about Magruder, and we care less. Now, you stop this crazy talk of yours, or we're going to have to stop it for you. Permanent.
I want to talk to you, Bill. Listen to me, Beachy. Those men are hoodlums. We all know that. They've got a lot of people on their side.
Now, if you don't stop accusing them, there's just liable to be a murder in this town. Yours.
So I gotta prove what I say, huh? All right. Tomorrow morning I'm heading up that trail myself. I'll find your proof. And when I get back, there's gonna be a lot of red faces around here.
Kind of like looking for a needle in a haystack.
I suppose it is, Tom.
Now, if those fellas did kill Miss Magruder like you think, they'd probably covered it up pretty good by now. What do you expect to find anyway?
I don't know exactly. Well, it's animals for one thing. They wouldn't kill them. There's a little ranch up yonder. We'll head up there and see if they can tell us anything.
There be anybody here, Mr. Beachy.
Anybody home?
Going to town, maybe.
Tom, look.
What do you see, Mr. Beachy?
Those mules. Those are Magruder's animals.
Well, I don't know, Mr. Beachy. One mule looks like another to me.
They gotta be.
Something I can do for you?
Howdy. These mules, where'd you get them?
You want to buy them?
I just want to know where you got them.
Well, I'll tell you. 3 fellas come by a couple of days ago with a horse and these jacks. I bought the horse off of them. Didn't want the mules, but they threw them in.
These men, what'd they look like?
Like cutthroats, I'd say. One of them was short and stocky, and the other was about the same height, but slimmer, reddish hair. There was no man with him.
Lowry and Romaine and Page.
Sounds kind of like them.
Where's the horse they sold you?
An Appaloosie. Good horse. I resold him yesterday to another fella passing through.
That's Magruder's horse. I know it is. I gotta find it.
Fella didn't buy the saddle off of me. Maybe you could use it.
Where is it?
In the barn. I'll show you.
This is Magruder's saddle. I know it is.
Sell it to you cheap. $10 maybe?
Mr. Beachy, I don't mean to spoil nothing for you, but I've seen 100 saddles around these parts look just like this one. Now, how can you be sure it's Mr. Magruder's?
I think I got a way to find out. Come on. We're going back to town.
Jack!
Oh, Jack.
Mr. Beachy, you back, huh?
Not for long. I need another horse for a friend of mine. You got one?
Oh, sure. I'll give you Jenny.
Good. We'll use this saddle.
Mr. Beachy?
What is it, Jack?
This Mr. Magruder's saddle. He took it with him when he went to Grasshopper Creek. How come it's here?
How do you know it's his, Jack?
The cinch. I minted it myself before he left. With this piece of buckskin, see?
Thanks, Jack. That's all I need to know. Now, come on. You and I are going over to see the sheriff.
You'll swear this is Magruder's saddle. You're positive?
Sure, I know.
Of course he knows. Certainly now you've got enough on those 3 to arrest them.
Well, you've still got no real proof that Magruder was murdered. No proof at all.
But look at the evidence, man. Those mules, the descriptions of the men, this saddle.
All this is pretty incriminating, Beachy, and you're right. But we need more. Now, if we could just find the body.
Hey, you better get out here quick or it's going to be too late.
What do you mean, Tom? What's happened?
Well, Lowry, Romaine, and Page, they're waiting in front of the depot for the stage. They just bought tickets for Walla Walla.
That stage is due here any minute now. You're not going to let them slip through your fingers, are you?
All right, I'll do it. I just hope you're right.
Afraid you boys aren't going anywhere. You're coming with me.
Yeah, why?
You're all under arrest.
Arrest for what?
Suspicion of murder. Oh, I wouldn't try that, Lowry. Get their guns, Beachy.
You're making a big mistake, Sheriff. We ain't murdered nobody, and nobody's gonna prove we did.
So you'll have a chance to clear yourselves if you're innocent. Now get moving. Come on, you two, Page.
All you're doing, you meddling old fool. All that wild talk you've been putting out. Well, I know my rights. We're going to be out of that jail in 24 hours. And when we are, the first one we're coming for is you.
Shut up and get moving.
But, Judge...
I'm sorry, but those ruffians are smarter than I gave them credit for. They've already filed a writ of habeas corpus.
You mean we can't hold them?
On suspicion, 24 hours only. That's the law. Unless they're bound over for trial.
Well, you can do that, can't you?
On the basis of the flimsy evidence you dug up? Oh, Beachy, I believe they're guilty, just like you. But having evidence, real evidence, is another matter.
I'm afraid our hands are tied.
When do you have to turn them loose?
About midnight. That's the 24 hours. And when they're free, I suggest you watch out.
I'm not worried for myself. I just want to see those men hang.
Most everybody does. Oh, I know people laughed at you when you first made those accusations. But they're all with you now.
Sure, even the vigilantes are all steamed up.
Vigilantes?
Oh, now look here, Beachy. You of all people. You wouldn't go along with mob rule. Why, that's a horrible thing. Innocent people get hurt. We'll have no mob violence in Lewiston. Sheriff, you see to that.
Sheriff, I want to talk to you privately.
If you've got any wild ideas about a lynching, terrible things happen when the vigilantes take over.
Not if it's handled right. You folks go along. I want to talk over something with the sheriff.
Cheer up, Pop. We're going to be out of here in another hour.
Just so they don't start asking a lot of questions again, like this morning.
Now, look, Page. They ain't going to prove nothing. But if you start shooting your mouth off around here, there will be a murder. You know what I mean?
Now look, Mr. Beachy, we're all with you. The whole town's with you. But are you sure this is the right way?
I'm sure. We'll use that lamp. Toss it up. That's good. All right, bring up the horse.
Hey, Sheriff! What's going on out there?
You boys take it easy. Vigilantes are trying to take over, but I'll see you're protected.
They can't do that. They can't hang innocent men.
Hey, leave my rifle alone.
You better come in here, Sheriff. Let's have the key to that cell. Now get over there and keep out of our way. Lowry, you're first.
You can't do this! We got a right to a fair trial!
You'll get one right now.
You're gonna hang us! I don't want to die! Shut up!
You're next, Romaine.
Let me go, you want innocent blood on your hands, you're right!
You got anything to tell me?
Come on.
I did all I could to save you from this, Will, because I know you're not a killer like those two. But I can't do anything.
I deserved it. I deserved it. Didn't know what we're gonna do. I was greedy. They offered me a lot of money.
Magruder's dead, isn't he?
I didn't do it. You got to believe me. They killed him. I tried to stop them, but they wouldn't listen.
Will you tell us the whole story, Paige? Will you swear to it?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
He'll talk. Bring him in.
You old fool, what'd you tell them?
I guess we won't need this anymore, Mr. Beachy?
I'm sorry I had to put you through this, Will. It was the only way.
I'm not sorry, Mr. Beachy. I'm glad it's over with. I couldn't have lived with it. Well, Sheriff, want to write this down?
Faced with William Page's signed account of the crime, Chris Lowry and Jim Romaine confessed to the murder of Lloyd Magruder. And on March 4, 1864, they were put to death by hanging. Now, the old man was exonerated of guilt, but his reprieve was short-lived, for soon afterward he met death in a drunken brawl. Now, Hill Beatty's premonition had paid off in justice and written an end to a black page in the history of the West.
Get out of here.
I hadn't ought to have done that, Otto.
Dogs have long memories.
Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger. Jarbridge, Nevada, a gold town located in the bottom of a mountain canyon. To get to it, you have to drive down a grade that drops 2,000 feet and 5 miles of narrow hairpin turns. You've just met the town's newest citizen, a tramp dog who turned up from nowhere, but who they talked about until Jarbridge became a ghost town as the third passenger.
Well, look who's here as usual. Old Bindlestiff. You hungry, boy? Hungry?
Huh?
No, I can't take you in there. You know that fella. They threw you out yesterday. Well, they don't allow dogs. All right, you stay right here and I'll bring something out to you. Now, stay there. You stay there. Bring something out to you. All right, boy. Here you are. Slow.
Bill,
Hey, Susan. Meet my pal Bendy, short for Bindlestiff.
where did you pick him up?
He picked me up. Adopted me. Waits here for me every day.
I can't imagine why.
My natural charm. You know, I'm very attractive to dogs. Come on, I'll walk you home.
Father wouldn't like it.
Oh, Bendy will chaperone us. Come on, Bendy.
Oh, he's due back any time now.
There's something I want to tell you.
I have to stop at the store. What is it? Is it about us?
There's an opening with a mining syndicate in Coeur d'Alene. Selling stock, but it sounds like it might be right up my alley.
Oh, Bill.
I'm leaving tomorrow on a noon stage to go talk to him. Now, I'll show that father of yours I can make a living other ways than gambling.
You can't blame Pa for feeling the way he does after what happened.
Well, the trouble with him is he's got too much time to think. Riding back and forth in that buckboard all alone with the mail.
How long will you be gone?
A week, maybe.
Oh, a week.
But sorry, fella, I won't be able to take you with me.
Huh?
Don't worry, Bendy. I'll look after you while he's away. Love me, love my dog.
Hey, you hear that, Bendy? She loves us both.
Here you are.
Thanks, Lou. How was the weather?
It was weather.
I don't wonder his wife run out on him, sour as he is.
It's what made him sour.
Better check that off horse's knees. Stumbled bad coming down the grade.
Yeah, okay. Hey, need a passenger your next trip? There's a young filly over in Rogerson I'm interested in.
Ah, sparking, huh?
This is a horse.
Oh, thought maybe you got yourself a girl.
One who'd have me, you mean, huh? One who don't turn up her nose at a man who smells of a stable, huh?
If you're referring to my daughter, Otto.
No, I don't blame her none. Preferring Mr. Gentry. He smells sweeter, dresses fancier.
Susan ain't marrying Bill Gentry either. Now or ever.
I can count on a ride with you then tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess so.
Susan!
you're back.
Look, Gentry, I want you to quit pestering my daughter.
Pa, he's just carrying my packages.
And I told you, I don't want you to have nothing to do with this tin horn.
Now, hold on, Mr. Sayers.
That's what you are, a tin horn gambler.
Oh, no, Pa. Not anymore.
I promised Susan I'd quit, and I have.
He's getting a job up at Coeur d'Alene, Navy.
And then we're getting married.
I'll see you dead first.
Oh, please, Pa. There's no need making a scene in public.
Come along, then. If you know what's good for you, you'll stay away.
Come on, Bindi.
Go on, Bindi, go with her. I said go.
Don't be mean to him, Pa. Just because he's Bill's dog.
I got nothing against Bill Gentry, except as a son-in-law. I ain't gonna see my daughter's life ruined like her ma's was, by a no-count gambler.
I keep telling you, Pa, Bill's sworn off gambling.
Once a gambler, always a gambler. It's in his blood.
Everything in life's a gamble when you come right down to it.
No, it ain't. Now take me and my job.
Every time you drive up and down Drawbridge Grade, you're taking a risk.
Ah, nonsense.
It's a lonely, dangerous road. Anything could happen to you.
Nothing's ever happened and nothing's gonna. Oh, hello, Marty.
Hello.
Evening, Sheriff.
Evening.
Susan, come on in.
Marty and me got some business to talk over with your pa, Susan.
Then I'll leave you.
Sit down, fellas.
We got a real important shipment for you, Lou. $8,000 in gold coin. We figure the best way to handle it is a mail sack. Regular mail.
Second-class mail.
So you put it in a stagecoach and have somebody riding shotgun, why, you're just advertising it. This way, you riding in a buckboard all alone like you always do, well, nobody'd suspect anything.
$8,000 weighs an awful lot.
You leave early enough in the morning, nobody'll see it put aboard.
I can get off before daybreak.
You better wear a gun.
Well, never have.
You never carried a treasure before either. Here, you can use mine.
No, I got an old shotgun I carry under the seat. For rabbits.
Well, suit yourself.
I'll get on down at the stable. Tell Otto to be hitched up before 30.
Right. Night, Lou.
Good night.
Night.
Susan, I'm going down to the stable. Be right back. Say, you're a pretty smart dog, you know it. Even if you do belong to him. Yeah. Come on, Bendy. I'll be leaving real early. 4:30.
4? What's the idea?
Well, just because I want to get an early start.
That's awful early. Hardly even be light.
I said I want to take off at 4:30.
Okay. Okay, I'll be ready to go then.
Oh, Otto,
What's the matter?
I'm afraid I won't be able to take you after all.
Why not?
It ain't convenient.
You got another passenger?
No.
Then how come there ain't room?
I'll take you on another trip.
I can't see why.
Look, I don't want company. I want to travel alone. Is that clear?
All right.
4:30.
Anybody think it was Christmas, the amount of mail going out? Looks like we're in for a storm. You got your sou'wester? You're gonna need it.
Top of the house. Better get it.
I get your tarp. Throw over the back.
Looks like Vinny wants to go with me.
He wants to find Bill.
I think he's taking a kind of a liking to me. You go along, Vindy. Be company. Hey, come on, boy. Bye.
Otto? We're going anyway. Come on, Vindy. Hey, here we go. Up we go.
Goodness sakes. You look like a drowned rat. Come on in and get dry.
Well, Susan.
Pa's not here. He left hours ago. Where on earth's your coat?
Guess I didn't wear one.
The idea, going out on a day like this without a coat.
It wasn't raining when I left.
It's been raining since 6 o'clock this morning. Bill, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Then what were you doing out at the crack of dawn?
I couldn't sleep. I got to thinking about this new mining proposition. And about us and everything your father said, and finally I got up and went for a walk. It sounds like somebody scratching at your door. Must be Bendy.
It can't be. He went with Pa, believe it or not.
Yeah, it is Bendy.
Bendy, what happened? Didn't you go with Pa?
Well, maybe your pa hasn't left. Maybe waited till the storm was over.
Then he'd have come back here to the house.
Stay here. I'll go over to the stable and ask Otto.
Otto! Hey, Otto!
Yeah? It's Bill Gentry.
What do you want?
Did Lou Sayers leave with the mail this morning?
Yeah.
How long ago?
What time is it now?
About 8:30.
Must have been 4 hours ago. I went back to bed.
Susan says he took Bendy with him.
Yeah. Why?
Well, Bendy just turned up at Sayers' place alone.
Well, what was you doing over at Sayers' place? Alone?
Well, the old man may be in trouble. I'm notifying the sheriff.
All right, Bendy, you show us.
Dead.
Shot in the back.
God, the whole kit and caboodle.
What do you mean?
It's marked second-class mail. Held $8,000 in cash on its way to the Elko Bank. It's all right, Bindi. We'll find him. Whoever did it, we'll find him. Well, it has to be somebody here in Jarbridge. You see nobody outside of town knew anything about the shipment?
We didn't tell your father himself till last night.
Who in this town could do anything so horrible? Oh, Bindi, if only you could talk. You know who it was, don't you? You were there.
He was there, all right. We found his footprints.
Any others?
Too many. What with our stomping and the rain, well, the ground was a mess.
Well, I'm going over to the stable and have a look at the wagon. See if that gives any clues. What's the matter with you, Bindi? Don't you know Otto? Never saw him snap at anybody like that before.
You smelled the blood on the wagon.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll give it a good scrubbing.
No, leave it alone till we catch the killer.
You think you will?
No, it's somebody in Jarbridge. Somebody we all know. He won't get away. I left word that nobody's to leave the camp. We'll catch him. Come on, Bindi.
I thought I might find you here. I got something for you. Nice, juicy steak. Here. Come on, take it. Come on, take it. Good dog.
Believe me, Susan, every man in town is going to have to account for where he was at the time of the killing. And this might sound a little silly to you, but I want Bindi there when I question him.
I don't think that's silly at all. Bindi's the only witness there was.
By the way, where is he?
I guess he's with Bill.
No, Bill says he hasn't seen him since early this morning.
Well, that's funny. You don't think anything could have happened to him?
No, he's probably off gallivanting with some lady friend. Well, guess I better get down to the office.
Every man on this list was working the graveyard shift that morning. I checked the time myself.
All right, Joe. Thanks very much, that's all.
I heated up the croup kettle and sat by my kid's bed for a couple of hours. The whole family can testify.
All right, Ollie.
I seen Sears off, and I went back to bed. Next thing I knowed, Bill Gentry was pounding at the door. It was around 8:30.
You say you were going for a walk?
That's right.
Where'd you go?
Around?
You in the habit of taking a walk before daylight?
No.
Why this particular morning?
Couldn't sleep.
You had something on your mind, maybe?
No.
You just wanted to go out and walk in the cold rain.
It wasn't storming when I left.
No, it was threatening. You didn't have a coat on. Why was that?
I forgot it.
Or maybe you discarded it? Hid it somewhere because it had blood on it?
Look, Sheriff.
Are you sure you went on your way home to change clothes when Susan saw you and called to you?
I'm sure.
Where's the money, Bill? Where's the $8,000 you took from the mail sack?
I never saw the mail sack. I never touched the money.
Some of it you had. You lost it at the Grizzly Bear. Gambling.
That's what you and Sayers were fighting about the day before he was killed, weren't you?
We may have had a few words, but
He said he'd rather see you dead than married to Susan, didn't he? Sorry, Bill, I'm placing you under arrest.
Sheriff, I'll swear
I have no choice. I'm taking you to Elko and have you tried for grand larceny and for murder.
They can't convict you of a crime you didn't commit.
You don't know juries.
There's no evidence. No witnesses except Indy, and he's disappeared.
Couldn't quite see Bindi on the witness stand anyhow.
All aboard.
Bindi! He looks half starved.
All right, boy, what is it?
He's found something he wants to show us.
Tie the team and come along. Blood on it. It's the killer's coat.
Bill never had a coat like that. Otto. It's Otto's.
Hold it, Otto. I'll have to trouble you for those handcuffs, Bill. Seems we got him on the wrong man. Stand up. Do you solemnly swear to uphold the duties of the office to which you've been appointed? Deputy Sheriff Bindlestiff.
And that closed the incident of the murder at Jarbridge Grave. I have here a photostatic copy of a newspaper story in the Elko Independent, which tells of the robbery and the killing. The rest you know.
This is the magnificent new National Cowboy Hall of Fame and Western Heritage Center in Oklahoma City. Dedicated by act of Congress, it's a memorial to the hardy pioneers who carved our civilization from the wilderness. Inside, you'll find historical reference to all the famous names of the early West, and to many equally heroic figures which, but for the Western Heritage Center, might be forgotten. From the center's files comes the remarkable story of how Hugh Glass meets the bear.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Man named Henry here?
Inside.
You wait here for me, Jim. Yes, sir.
Hey, Fitzpatrick. Who is that?
I think that's Hugh Glass.
Old Graybeard, they call him.
Who is he?
He's a scout.
Old Graybeard. Yes, I've heard of him. What is he doing here? I thought you was the scout.
Well, you ask the major about that.
Henry? I'm Major Henry.
I'm your Glass. I got word you wanted to talk.
That's right. I've been waiting for you.
Don't know what you'd be wanting with an old Indian hunter, Major, but here I am.
That's exactly why I want you. We're a long way from Fort Henry, Hugh. But I have to get there soon.
You mean near the mouth of the Yellowstone?
Yes.
Might as well undertake to go to the moon.
But we've got to reopen that fort.
I guess you've heard the tribes between here and there ain't very friendly these days.
Oh, yes, I've heard. That's why I sent for you.
55, I kind of thought I'd got over such folly. On the other hand, there ain't much fun sitting around a country store. Put me on tap. Oh, there's a hook to it.
Yes?
I got a young buck waiting outside, getting ready for his first country run, and, well, I'd kind of like to take him along with me.
Well, we've already signed another scout, Fitzpatrick.
Oh, I don't know him, but where you want to go, another good man will be a help.
Well, all right, Glass, if you want him. We leave at dawn.
Fitzpatrick, big mind your tongues, there's Indians out there.
Yeah?
Yeah. Put out that fire.
You hear anything, Louis? Me neither. Not unless you think them little owl hoots up there is Indians.
Indians no hit at night.
Who says so?
Well, Fitzpatrick here, he says.
Yeah, well, nobody told them Indians that. Jim, lights went out over that light.
What do you mean?
Well, you look at that for 1 minute, and you can't see out there for 10.
I'll put it out.
Blast him. He's done got me nervous now. You believe him, Louis?
He has a nose for Indians, they say.
What's important reading out here, anyway? One of them love yarns, I warrant.
I was reading the great book, sir.
Scriptures? Well, I like that, Jim. Keep a tight lip and go by the grace of God.
Much obliged.
Pick up the tricks, Jim. But keep your faith and know where you be bound.
Where you be bound, sir?
Me? Ain't rightly sure, Jim. Beard's graying, I ain't there yet, but maybe it's a lesson for you and that young fella. The heart of a fool is in his mouth. That's one of them tricks, Jim. You don't want to be ambushed. Don't let any man drop his guard.
Me, sir?
Aye, that's your job when I'm not around.
Nose for Indians. I don't smell nothing a dunk in the creek wouldn't fix.
Maybe that is why we don't smell no Indians, huh?
And now we commend them to thee, O Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Glass.
I should have listened to you. Now we have no horses, we'll have to go afoot.
It's done. Well, we got the rest of the trail to worry over now.
How do you want to handle it?
Well, there's one thing for sure. There's Injuns all around us. Now, that means no gunfire or we'll have them all over us.
We've got to hunt for meat.
Well, that's where I come in. I can snare the game without a sound, so I'll work out ahead of you and do the hunting. My young friend will stay with you and see that your men don't make any more fool mistakes. Well, I'll move on, Major.
Hungry wolf grouse in his stomach.
Quiet, can't you see the Major's heard something?
It's Hugh Glass!
Graybeard.
There's something to eat.
Sir, since you've been scouting ahead, I don't get to hear much of your yarnings and doings. What do you got for today?
Oh, I got plenty of yarning. But first, how did the Major do?
Well, there was a lot of squawking and belly aching about keeping the lines closed up, but when I reminded him, the Major did pretty good.
A lot of belly aching, huh? I don't know what's happened to men these days. They come out here, lies tumbling out of them like belches from a buffalo's stomach. Not one of them worthy stuffing. Oh, you see this rope? That's what got me that meat you're eating. You know, tied to a young bent sapling, why, it's the best trick there is when you don't want to scare up a bunch of Indians with a shot. Why don't you take a look at it while I yarn a bit?
Maybe so. But since you've been doing the hunting and filling their bellies, the men think you're about the best thing that's ever happened.
Well, let me see. One of the curious things I seen on my first trip up here was over a side of ground from here in the land of the Crow Nation. A great medicine man had laid a curse on one of their mountains. Everything was instantly petrified, and is that way to this day. Yes, sir. Sagebrush, grass, prairie fowl, antelope, elk, and bears, just as perfect as in life. Why, even the birds soar with their wings spread and fly. So how's that for a beginner?
Oh, all right for a beginner, but how about one of your real brags? I want to see if I can't get through this.
Oh, a real windjammer, huh? Well, one of the things I do remember in particular is when I was out alone on a hunt one day. Thought I'm about it. Here's this car can attacking me, see? Oh, long black hair, wolf from the tip of his nose back to his shoulders, and from there on a bear, but oh, far, far bigger. And a cry that would strike terror in the stoutest heart. Well, there's nothing to do but turn and meet him. Too close to shoot, so it's hand-to-hand conflict from the start. Man, it was a long, fierce struggle. First I'd have him, then he'd have the odds against me. Finally, what happened? The monster killed me.
Baptiste, you know the orders. Close up that line.
time, old Graybeard. He'd go too far.
He said it'd be like this.
We gotta eat to live. Your fine hunter ought to know that.
Well, it can't be much farther. Come on.
I'm all traveled out.
I can go it no longer.
Move fast and keep your eyes peeled.
That's him. It's the Indians. They're scalping him. Hold it. I gotta help. Look!
Now scraped off.
He's breathing.
He won't pull through. He must be all tore to pieces inside.
Poor old Graybeards.
Just can't believe it.
What do you think, Fitzpatrick?
He ain't gonna make it.
No chance?
I don't see how he lives now. Best it's just a matter of hours.
We're already behind schedule.
Sir, you're not thinking of just leaving him here.
No, we wait till dawn. Let's get him under cover. Whether he decides to die or not isn't certain. But he's got the death sweats, and I'm taking that for my clue. With the Indian situation as it is, I can't endanger this party because of one man. I'm offering a reward, a liberal one, for 2 of you to stay with him. The rest of us move back to the fort.
I'd like to stay, sir.
Oh, you're too young. I need people who can handle themselves. Fitzpatrick, how about you?
I can't see as how it'd serve any good.
It's only right. I'm asking it.
Whatever you say, Major.
Pardon, sir, but he is my friend, and I'd like to stay.
All right, Bridger. I'm sure he'd be pleased. Good luck. See you back at the fort.
Plumb crazy, if you ask me.
Huh?
For both of us. Here, wait. Engines all around. What good is it?
You said it'd only be a matter of hours. You can't leave a man to die.
We gotta get out of here. I know you ain't gone yet, but look at him. We're sacrificing our lives for a man that's gotta die.
You're yellow-bellied, scared Fitzgerald. It isn't whether he dies or not. It's important.
All
It's
right,
whether...
all right. But what about the facts? You know who them engines is hunting? There's water here. And sooner or
You
later
think he
they're
would have leave us?
You think he'd want us to get scalped? I'm leaving, Jim. You want to stay here and die with him? That's your whack. Listen at him. They've discovered something.
Hugh, can you hear me? Don't touch that.
Why, he's dead, ain't he?
I guess the monster got you, didn't he, old man?
You coming? Pick up his fixings, quick.
What was that?
His dying breath. He's gone now. There ain't no time to bury him. Let's go.
You hear me? Do you hear me out there? Let me get a hold of your cowardly carcasses. Oh, dead or alive. They could have left me my rifle.
He couldn't make it.
We gathered his things. Nothing else we could do. Nothing else anybody could do.
I don't want the money, Major.
Nothing said you had to stay. Here, take it.
Well, the old man got himself killed, but took a grizzly bear to do it.
Major?
Yes.
I'd like to keep the rifle.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter now. You gentlemen had the nerve to stay with it. You have my respect.
I keep thinking of him lying back up there.
Hush up.
Should have stayed.
Why? You seen him. You know he's dead.
All right, here you are, Bridger. That's it. Another refill. Anybody else wants a refill? You know what? There's plenty more.
Hey.
Maybe some Indians, huh? Louis, what's wrong?
I saw.
Saw what?
Outside. Graybeard. He's ghost.
Why, that's ridiculous. God. 2 men saw you die at the forks of the Grand.
Show me these men who saw so much.
There's one of them.
Either they lie here or I lie there. Oh, get up and wag your tail. I couldn't shoot a pup. Where's this other man that saw me die?
Gone to Fort Atkinson. I've been holding on to this.
Well, it's a long way I've traveled. And I've got some yarning to do about a man that was raised from the dead. You want to hear it?
Of course I want to hear it, sir.
Well, first take the lid off the pot, and let's see what kind of an appetite a ghost can have.
And so it was that Hugh Glass, after an ordeal that few men could survive, found his revenge by forgiving. The older deserter, Fitzpatrick, was ignored by Glass and by history thereafter. The younger one, called Jim, learned a great truth from Hugh's actions and went on to become one of America's great pioneer scouts. Fort Bridger in western Wyoming stands today as a monument to his contribution to the building of the West.